I've been thinking about this situation all flipping morning.
I'm a warrior of the wild. See the fire in my eyes. The ember leaves you terrified. And I'm guided by the light. Every time you knock me down, I will turn it back around. Forged by the revolution's fire.
Well, can you believe it? It's that time of the year again. This is Mossy Oak Turkey Season 2024. Hey, you know it's a big deal to us, and you know the reason Mossy Oak is even here. Never forget this. The reason Toxie Hayes went in there with them little baggies of twigs and leaves and dirt is because turkeys. He was trying to fool the eye of a wild turkey. If you can do that, you can do anything. So you know it's a big passion to us, and we want to share that passion with you. So here we are. Episode 1, Mossy Oak Turkey Season 2024. We got a lot of great content. This will be your fix until you get in the woods yourself. So let's get at it.
Looks like they got a little bit more rain down here than we did at the house.
It's opening day in the great state of Alabama for the private land folks. And I am a guest of Mr. Blake Dial. He's up here. We're running late because we get caught up talking to Mr. George Mayfield. He's one of them guys that I'll sacrifice a little time for. If you don't know him, figure out about him. One of them people you can hear him speak a few words, you're like, he worth listening to. But we just drinking coffee and talking to him, so. We're running a little late, but it'll be all right.
We're gonna make the most out of it.
We'll make the most out of it. It's day 1. Yeah, that's a hoof print there, ain't it? 3-toed hoof print. But it's opening day in Alabama. Real turkey season has found us.
Probably go up to right here, honestly. The power line is wide. He's at the base of the hill.
He probably flew up off the hillside. Probably flew up off the hillside.
There's a road. You see where it drops off right there?
How far is that turkey away? 125 yards?
Yeah, probably. He's not far.
Just doing it, ain't he?
It's crazy. I don't want to go around that corner because he'll be able to see it.
Yeah. Shit, let's put on a show for him. What you think?
Let's get right up in that little hole in them briars right there.
Okay.
Kind of get up to that corner. The turkey's probably going to come out.
Around that bend and that little skinny pine right yonder.
Might even stay right in here.
You can kill him all the way across it, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get back up. Get up in that corner. Let's get up in that corner just like it was with them kids. Let's see what he does whenever was to be sitting on the side of that hill right there where he is. I'm kind of glad that we didn't get up in there too tight with him. I'm not going to call him a turkey until he hits the ground. He knows where we're at. surprised I hadn't heard another turkey gobble.
He's all by himself up there, ain't he?
Yeah.
You know, he's the only one gobbling.
You hear that?
Mm-hmm. Sounded like wings coming down, didn't it?
Yeah. He's on the ground in the hole.
In the hole, yep. Sure enough. In the hole, ain't he?
He's in the hole. Definitely in the hole. Look at that. See that box truck?
Uh-huh.
Pretty cool. Let's go down there to look.
Yep. Something. Yep. Got the hens yelping big time down there.
A hen or somebody.
Hmm.
I think that's a hen there.
No, I can't. This dang mosquito had me.
Sure he ain't moving.
Up this road.
Because he ain't, really ain't that far, but the way.
He ain't far at all. Yeah, he turned his eye. See what he does, yep. You might want to
Back up.
get around that break right there.
Let's go down there.
You think so?
Go ahead and look in these bushes on this side.
Yeah.
Let's get right behind this tree.
Yeah, you can get him right there.
See how far he moves. And if he stays down in there, we'll go down in there to him. That's a real hen, it ain't no person.
That's the real deal.
That hill right there kind of breaks and it comes to a point right down in there.
She's up on the hill.
She's across this hill on the next ridge in the woods. There's a damn beaver pond right there. That turkey's standing right at the corner of that pond right now. Honestly, we could probably get down in there, get on the back of that hill, and come down the edge of the ridge and probably have him.
He's moving again. Oh. There's one right with him. He's got one right with him. That's why he shut up.
Might end up being a slow process.
There's one on the other side of him too.
Back across.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hang with him though, because those hens are gonna leave him here in a couple hours. Regardless, he's gonna be right there. Or he's probably gonna work his way back up here. I don't assume he's walking up here, but
Mm-hmm.
you never know.
He's clammed up.
Good shut up, that's how you know he's with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if the turkey answers me.
Yep.
And if he's around, like I think he is, around that bend,
Close the gap.
I think we're gonna go ahead and close the gap.
I think he's probably fuzzing and buzzing with him right now.
I think you're right.
Cause he quit answering him too.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how you know he's with them.
Mm-hmm.
As long as those hens will keep kind of yelping, though, we kind of.
There he is. He ain't moved a muscle.
Ain't moving muscle. Let's go down there. The road leads right to him, but I don't want to go
And
be on top of him.
get pinched.
Yeah, I don't want to get pinched. We could get down there and get pinched in a good spot, but I don't want him to see me. But that hill sways in there like that.
Mm-hmm.
That turkey's right around that corner.
And he's got him right with him.
He's coming up the road.
We're gonna be in a pickle because she's gonna come with him, ain't she? You want to just think jump in a thicket, you think?
I might move my ass up there, Dave. She's coming. We might be all
We'll have to hide because she's gonna get here first. We can just dip in and let her walk past.
right. We'll let the turkeys walk back. Let's do that.
Yeah. Is that kind of
Different.
Yep.
Turkeys actually get closer too. We're in a good spot, but not for video. When we're in a good spot.
Yeah. I ain't worried about video. We get what we video, whatever comes up.
I'll stand up in his briars. I've killed more turkeys. Stand up under him. She's. That turkey's back up there on top of
Was he?
That's a bird turkey.
That's what I thought when I heard that one.
Now he might walk up to. Yes, he keeps making noises. He's up there.
Is he? Yep, he's right there.
Yep. That might be the turkey that we need to go kill. He'll come down here though. We had to drive right by him. It's hot. That turkey's moving.
Turkeys being turkeys. closer. That turkey's about where we started, ain't he?
He's in that, probably up on the other side of that road. I'll do whatever it is. I mean, this turkey's obviously, he's on his stage right now, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. But if we can get her to drag up in there, he'll come. I also think that turkey will come down here to these hens, but it might be a territorial issue. He may not break off of the hill. That turkey's right there at that green field. It sounds good.
This turkey's a lot closer.
He's cool. Definitely. Look at that. I could just sit right here and kind of face that hill there.
He's gonna be tight, ain't he?
He's gonna be tight.
Yep. I just wonder if this turkey breaks when he starts breaking. I wonder if you could get to that clump and see better up over that hilltop.
We could probably get over there to that side of it.
Yeah.
Let's move now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go up in there.
Yeah.
This is a good scenario.
Yep. When that turkey breaks that ridge and he gobbles, he's gonna send us to the ground. He's right in the field right now.
Want to ease up here a little closer?
Think he's gonna take this road or you think he's gonna walk that power line?
I think he's gonna take this road.
Mm-hmm. Then we can kill him right there, can't we? You wanna go whack that little bitty pine right
Move
there?
up there and keep that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good deal right there.
Huh.
That's a good deal right there. Oh shit, you've sent in fire ants. Better watch it.
That one fell further down.
Where's that joker at?
Standing there, look.
Oh, he's right there.
day Alabama turkey. You got some hooks on him too, baby. Let's go.
That joker walked the left side of that road, didn't he?
See him. He just come out of
He come out at 15 yards.
Nice, man. Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a good way to start it. Look at them hooks on that turkey, man.
Ooh.
There we go.
And this is a far turkey. We didn't even hear this turkey off roost.
Hell no. I
Let
think
me hold
we
your
actually,
gun. I got you.
There you go. I think we actually walked.
Past him.
I think this might be the turkey that whenever you were over there at the truck, this
Heard
might be
him.
the turkey that you
We
heard.
heard, yeah.
And
He was coming to all the action we had down here.
he was sure coming to see it. And he's got one pretty good hook on it. The other one looks like it's a little chip, but that don't matter. Isn't that awesome?
That joker poked up right freaking there.
I almost was wondering if the turkey was going to cut down in that bottom.
I was expecting to see him out there about 30, 35 yards. Popped up like freaking no ways, boy. Gosh
Well,
dang
how
it.
far was he? About maybe what is
And
that?
he was moving some ground. We heard him gobble. You said, that might be a turkey we need to kill.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he gobbled and he was 100 yards closer. I said, that turkey's coming.
That turkey.
And I was like, you think he's going to walk his old road? He said, he'll walk his road.
They do, I know.
And I said, when he gobbled and said last time, he's going to knock us to the ground. And buddy, he did. There was no doubt with that last gobble. So yeah, he's walking down this road.
And he drummed right after he
Walked right,
gobbled, and then, he was
walked right past where we sat down first thing this morning.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We would have just kept our butts right where we were. We would have had them 10 minutes ago, but it don't matter. We're here, and
He
it's
did
opening
good.
day, and it's beautiful.
He did good. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Boy, when he popped up, I thought, uh-oh. Thought this is fixing to turn into a quail shooting situation.
I know. I've had those. There you go. Get him strapped up and off to the races, my friend.
Sat around with the turkey for a minute, but came to get Blake's buddy Sean. I'm trying to touch a couple more of his pieces of dirt before it gets too hot and windy. Wind's supposed to pick up pretty good today, I believe. But it's opening day. Everybody's still full of vim and vigor here in Alabama. I'm picking up what these boys are putting down, which is they got bunches of properties. And they pop into them, check them. If a turkey wants to die on it, they go dive in there. If you don't want to die on it, they back on out. Because we're on stop number 3 or 4. They ought to be in this shade.
In the shade, so.
Mm-hmm.
Got your glass with you? Do what you do. Did you hear that? Yeah.
I think it was a truck way over there. I heard what y'all heard, but I think it was a truck way over on the road. I think it was.
It sounded like it was right there. Where are you hearing that?
I thought it was left too, yeah.
What?
Did y'all hear it again?
That's a damn turkey. That's a turkey. There ain't no doubt that's a turkey.
Think so?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a turkey. That is a turkey. Hey, get up in here. right in there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's just to the left of your gumbrel, ain't he? I can't tell. Straight down your gumbrel. Yeah, that's straight down your gumbrel. Absolutely, straight down your gumbrel. I see right there. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Call it. Did he keep going to the right? Stop. He's following that green patch right out there. He's moving to the right. Stop him. Stop him. Good shot, buddy. Good shot. Check this out. Turkey never gobbled, not one time. All on the drumming. Them boys heard it. Them boys heard it first and said, I just heard turkey drum. I said, I think it was a truck out at the road. By the time he hit it again, I said, no, that was for sure. I said, yeah, I heard it that time. Whew, they shoot these turkeys in some thickets now. Nothing but the drumming, son.
The drums.
I said, no, I think that's a truck out on the road off the left shoulder.
Well, as soon as
by the time you said,
Dawn and I looked at each other, I said, that's a turkey.
You said, no, that's a turkey for sure. And by the time I heard, I said, it's too consistent to be a truck on the road.
Yeah.
Joker never gobbled not one time.
Look how much breeding this turkey is doing. Look at his bottom
Rubbing
of his
them.
stomach. Look at that. He ain't got no feathers on. Well,
That was quick, boys.
that was quick. I wonder why that turkey didn't gobble though.
Well, he never did he? He couldn't have been more than 100 yards when.
Always.
You're gonna have to put a string on that striker.
Well, I got a little pocket on the inside. I just always leave it to the outside. I don't know. I rarely use it.
You said, stop him. I couldn't hear what you're saying. I said, oh crap, he's telling me to stop him.
I didn't have time to put my microphone on before we sat down.
I was like,
Could you see him?
yeah. I saw him when you saw him the first time. And then when you saw him the second time, told me to stop him, he was on the left side of that little row of pines. So I don't know if I was on him or not, but.
Man, yeah. That's a pretty turkey too. Look at that fan. It's beautiful.
What time is it?
10.
10 o'clock.
I was literally the other day on that Gamekeepers podcast, me and George were talking, and Neil were talking about the sound. Throw 'em, and you got to sit down and you got to
Listen for that joker. Yep.
And
I heard the very first one. When y'all both looked at me, I said, I think that was a truck on the road because it come off my left shoulder.
Yeah.
And about that time, I saw y'all look at each other again, and I said, that's too consistent to be a truck on the road. By the time you did it again, you said, that's for sure a turkey. I said, yeah, I hear it that time.
Wow. Well, we didn't even have to walk that far. I mean, that's the cool part.
I was talking to the camera on the way up here. I said, these boys hunt a little different. Like, 'cause when I hunt, I leave the truck one time.
Yeah.
Lace up. I lace up one time, and we dive in, and we go. Like, y'all pop in. If there's a turkey who wants to die there, you stay. If he ain't, you leave.
Like
you popped in.
like that.
Pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out. I said, it's a different style.
And we, a lot of times what we'll do, and we haven't hunted no turkeys down here this year, but obviously, being opening day, I didn't bring the kids over here last weekend either. And generally these turkeys are really vocal. I was really surprised that turkey, especially whenever you started answering that turkey's drone like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just knew he was about to.
I thought he's gonna wait till he gets to 40 yards to gobble. He never flipping did. He answered it with more drumming.
You shot him pretty good ways out there, haven't he? Was he working?
He was fixing it. I told him. I said he's working that green patch.
He was gonna catch that little high side.
Yeah, I thought he was about to come up right here.
Yeah.
He's gonna catch that high side, that sun peeling down through those trees like that. He was gonna get around there where he could see you.
He come right through this open. He was looking for us in there.
Keep a piece of it, wouldn't he?
Yeah. He looking.
You got 3 cigars?
I don't. We got to go back to my truck. We got to go back to the truck. Gosh dang it, he's a pretty one, ain't he?
He is.
He ain't got a freaking feather out of place, huh?
Now, he's been strutting. Look at him. He's kind of wore down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But, that was awesome.
So this is the hunt that I look forward to probably the most out of any all spring. It's the first week of the season in PA. Josh always comes out. hunts with me and my dad. It's just a great time, man. We've been doing it since I was a little kid, and it's just a tradition that I really look forward to every spring.
So this is actually my second trip out to PA this spring after being out here a week ago for Nancy's Vision Youth Hunt. Excited to get out here for regular season and get to camp, and hunter comes in and says, man, I just roosted one with a hen. They went in the edge of this field right before dark, so we got a plan together, and we're heading there in the morning.
Sounds like they're pretty good ways down in there, huh?
Yeah. That's not the right time. Man, when we got out at the barn, I don't know if it was just a line, but it sounded like they were right there in these hemlocks. Like different. That's where I watched him dip off last night. You want him?
That was pretty, dude.
That was just a screamer.
Man, did you hear him freaking drumming coming up through that timber?
Yeah.
I wonder where his buddy's at.
Good job, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he roosted right. I mean, he roosted just on the other side of these hemlocks.
That last gobble was sweet. So loud.
Oh, hell, he was only what?
Oh, he wasn't far.
Yeah.
No.
I can see that hen feeding.
It's just a great way to start our trip to Pennsylvania for the 2022 season.
So it's mid-morning, we roll up to this spot, strike up some turkeys, sound like they're a pretty long ways away, so we cut the distance in half, and right away we realize they're out in the field.
Back a little bit. We should be able to yelp them across, don't you think?
Yeah, I'll just hang back here. I'll go set up.
I'm gonna ease up as close as I can to the field without. I mean, I might be able to see them out there and be able to ease up. But once they start breaking, I'll call. Once they start breaking, once they break, just you take over. All right.
So Josh and I get to calling back and forth, and these turkeys start gobbling really well. You can tell they're coming. So I just shut up and let Josh take it from there. Man, it wasn't long at all, and here they come strolling right down the edge of the field.
Baby.
Baby! Old PA Thunder Throater right there. That's a big old sucker.
That's about as pretty as it gets in the woods, huh, boys? Whew. Oh my gosh. That was one of the most exciting hunts I've been on in a long time, man. The way they come in there. Hey, you had them all hot and bothered back there, son.
Good job, man.
That was freaking sweet, dude.
Awesome.
Man, did you see the way they started breaking and coming in? He come right. I mean,
I
he come right in the
couldn't
woods.
see him till they got right here.
Right into the woods. Oh, he come right into the woods. He come right in. Dude, when they come down the edge, they were running wide open.
I saw them coming down the right when they got right here.
We struck these, and this is, I mean, you got 2 Grand National champions. This is how you do it. We struck these turkeys out in this field right here, and we figured these turkeys have been acting weird with decoys and stuff, so we figured we'll just yelp them up. So Ty and I got up here tight, and Josh got back there. I mean, heck, he was probably 80 yards back. And I started calling, got them gobbling. They broke across the field, and as soon as you could tell they were in the field, Josh just took over and freaking yelped them right up. But that was as pretty as it gets, dude. That was awesome.
And they had to cross that highway too.
Right across the road. Oh, beard on that sucker. That's a little bigger one there.
That's a nice bird. Nice
Yeah,
bird.
buddy.
That was sick, dude.
Good job, man.
That was awesome. That was sick.
I was like, from where I was at
Josh and I had killed a couple turkeys already, so it was my dad's turn to jump behind the stick, and man, was he ready. So we rolled up to a spot, struck this turkey up out in this wide open field, and there really wasn't much we could do with them, but we noticed there was a bunch of hay bales out in the middle. So we get to those hay bales, and, you know, it's just wide open. There's nothing else we can do but sit down right there, and luckily there was a little bit of a lip right there, and, you know, once we got there, you could tell that those turkeys were just right down over the edge. They weren't nearly as far as we thought they were. So when we sat down, man, a bunch of jakes started yelping and stuff, and some pandemonium broke loose, and Josh and I started working them, and it didn't take long at all, and here they come up over the hill.
Factory there too, right?
Yeah.
Like you did to me.
I hear those jakes yelping. Just get ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Face on gun.
All right, brother.
That's what we like. That's what we like.
You're right there, baby. That's a big old gobby. Good shot. Smoked that one. That was pretty. Look at the freaking rope on him.
Yeah. I've killed a few
Look
with
at
this
the head
gun.
on that big pretty sucker, man. You got that big crown.
I've killed a few with this old gun.
Ooh. That one was a little bit further than the one you missed yesterday.
Man, what a hunt. That was a good hunt.
That was a cool hunt, man. The way that got. How about that Jake yelping, dude?
Yeah.
That was sick.
That was a good hunt.
That was sick. That was a pretty sucker.
But I'll tell you what, man, I was afraid he was going to do the same thing. He was behind this bush. It was just
I
like-
knew you'd get a shot at him
Yeah.
eventually, but
That was sweet. Good job, fellas. Thank you.
Get a little bit more jacked up, damn it.
I am really jacked up, buddy. I am pumped. That's awesome. That really is. You can't beat a hunt like that.
freaking barrel chest on that sucker.
was
That
pretty,
was sweet.
pretty awesome.
That was a pretty.
It's always fun to hunt with Josh and my dad, man. You know, we do it every year, and this hunt was no exception. We had a blast, and the way those jakes pushed that longbeard up over the hill, it was just a really cool hunt. So we're still in PA. We got Spence and Keelan up hunting with us, and man, it's been a fun week. And I still have one more tag left, so it's my turn to jump behind the stick.
Somebody sit back here. If he gets within 50 yards, start yelping.
What's that?
How about that sucker coming up in there drumming? Man, I expected this other turkey was starting to get close. We had 2 or 3 different turkeys gobbling. One sounded like a Jake. All of a sudden I could hear I turned my gun toward this one. All of a sudden I hear right here, right in front of the bank. I mean, right in front of our feet. And then here, And here comes this sucker just looking, comes right up, strutting. Free as it gets, calling him up in the timber, baby.
He come through that. He come up that
You guys
draw.
could probably see him further than we could, right?
He come up through that draw. Oh, he's gonna die.
I could hear, I turned my gun this way because I said this one's gonna show up. And I hear, as soon as I turn my gun, I hear, and I hear, and I was like, oh shit, and I could see his white head just bobbing.
I figured
coming.
he'd kill this one. Yeah, I figured he didn't want to come.
But one of them down there sounded like a jake goblin. Did you hear that?
A little bit, That was sweet.
It's a really cool hunt in the timber. I mean, calling them up, no decoys. It just doesn't get any better than that in my book.
Things, when you're a kid, they imprint on you. I don't know why. I mean, I grew up on a farm, and then, you know, here comes along my hero, my dad, and he's the master woodsman. But there's something that was just so overwhelming, my very first experience with the wild turkey. And the sound of a gobble ringing across that, you know, the bottomland hardwoods of the Alabama River swamp. It's such a shock and awe when you love nature that much. I had no idea what to expect. And then you lay your hands on one and every color in the rainbow coming off of them. I mean, it's just like one of those things. It's like, bam, I'm touched for life. If you do it for long enough, you'll learn and let life teach you. It's not shooting one that's what I love the most. It is not. It is just having them. It is just hearing them and seeing them. But there's something almost intangible about how special that particular animal is to me and now to our whole family. I'm not so sure part of all the gifts that we've been bestowed through Mossy Oak have a lot to do with that. It's definitely the center of the bullseye for the brand and for our life outdoors. I'm Toxie Hayes, and I'm a turkey hunter.
Waiting on a woman. Always.
You talking about Grant?
That's just what we need him to be able to have something to see.
I ain't out there. I seen you. Yep.
Really? Snap a picture of you.
This is my first time ever going.
Yeah.
My first day of school.
No, I didn't see it. I've seen back there now, turkey out about 50 born. He needs something to be able to move.
I feel a lot better that you brought them binoculars.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I got mine.
We can get all this stuff out when we get it. Y'all gonna be able to fit back there?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the same turkey. That's
I can find it.
I'm just scared that boy can looking at him. I know. Oh, he's definitely above that foliage that's around the field. That turkey's fairly deep. It's the one on the right. I ain't worried about him. I know he's in that train. Right, yeah. He's to the right of them tallest pines.
That first one we heard on that food plot.
Hey, the turkey that gobbled first, it almost sounded like he was far enough left that he was almost towards the poop plot. There he is, that's him. All I know to do is we got to ease up here and set up in that road, and we just didn't think we're gonna be close. I know. They come into this field, right when this grass is short. That's that single. Yeah. Is that gonna give us the higher ground, you think? He's a good one. He got one again.
All of us here at Mossy Oak would like to say thank you to the tireless volunteers that are the backbone of the National Wild Turkey Federation. In a culture today full of celebrities and influencers, we believe there's no higher compliment than being called a volunteer. Thank you to the NWTF and the countless thousands of volunteers that make such a difference every day. Mossy Oak, the official camo of the National Wild Turkey Federation.
What's up, bro?
See you again, man.
You too, man. What's up? Everything good?
Bunch of years. It's good. Looking good down here.
Guys, this is Brandon Story, Story Hunts. I know you know who he is if you've been watching Mossy Oak content for years. 20-something years we've known each other.
20-something years we've been doing it together.
We're back again to do it. Driving in here, dude, I was thinking about, over the years, some of the epic hunts we've had. A few years ago when I was here, it's been 5 years ago, me and John, we both got...
It seems like it was yesterday.
Yeah, I know it. We got some awesome kills. Mighty Joe had an awesome kill. Of course, Mighty Joe's filmed 100 of them over the years here.
He's been with me since day one.
Yep, and then kill he got, and then the Hawleys, David Chris, and Hunter, and even back in the Hunting Country days with Mr. Rip and Pop.
Yep.
You know, some of them awesome kills.
Papa there doing his dance.
Yep.
Greg Briggs and him in that pine flat over there.
Yeah, the Turkey Thug days.
Yeah, Turkey Thug days.
We've done some awesome stuff. Anyway, we're kind of running down memory lane here, but we're here, Story Hunts. Brandon and crew. To say that I'm excited is an understatement. Here we go, guys. Straight hunting coming at you. Y'all stay tuned. A lot of action.
Do it, bud.
Yep. All right, y'all. We are headed in for the first afternoon. It's March 20th down here in Florida. And I'm going back to a spot I've been to before. It's been 4 or 5 years. There's a little cluster of palm trees where I kind of had a little blind built last time I hunted here. And we're just gonna kind of get set up in that. First afternoon, little field out here in front. Got some big roost pines up here. Brandon said they love to roost in them pines. And as you can see, they go all the way down to this side of this field too. Got a spot right here we can get all rigged up in. Hey, green leaf, double fox vest, boom and boom. With all this cover, ain't nothing gonna see us. So we're gonna put a couple decoys, Jake and a hen. I don't know. We're either gonna put them right out here or maybe right out here. Well, we've been here probably an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45. And we hadn't heard a turkey yet. It's real breezy, it's windy. I don't know. I mean, I know we're in a jammed up good place. It's just a matter of one hearing us in this wind and maybe getting fired up. I feel like if we can get a gobbler in this field and see these decoys, we got a pretty good shot, but just nothing yet. We're gonna stay with it. Hopefully the wind will lay down here in a little bit. It's just blowing right now big time. Well, that is the end of the first afternoon hunt. We gave it about 4 hours. And we didn't have any luck. Oh no, don't move. Oh my God, don't move. There's a long beard. He stopped. His red head stuck up in the sun. You got to be kidding me. Pull my darn mask up. In between the two trees. You got it? See if he'll strut up to these decoys. All right, I see him popping out. Left side. Give him a few more minutes. It looks like he's headed toward the decoys potentially. He's got a limp on him. I can't see him right now.
he's popping out, barely to my left. Got him. I wish you'd strut. Feeling ready? Got him. Osceola down. Oh man. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Here he is, guys. Osceola down in the Fox Fest, first ever hunt. Check him out. This turkey had a limp. Oh my goodness. Look at that hook. Guys, I don't know if y'all can see this. Look at the spurs on this turkey. Look at this. Goodness gracious alive. And the bum foot, I knew he had a limp. Osceola long beard, look at that. Great turkey, man. Heck yeah. Let's lay him down and check him out. It's been about 5 years since I've been down here to Florida to hunt turkey. And, we had a good one this evening. We got set up around 3. We knew it'd be a long set. But I've been in this very field before and hunted birds, hunted turkeys and been in and around turkeys in this field, love this piece of property. We knew we just needed to sit tight, put a couple decoys out, Jake and a hen, built us a little blind up in there, a little cluster of palm trees and some bushes and stuff. Of course, we were decked out in mossy oak, green leaf, and we knew we'd be hid. We just called throughout the afternoon, typical afternoon hunt, but we fully expected to hear a bird gobble, but we never did. And then we were about to get up and get out of there after about 4 hours, just to clear out, get out of here, let any birds that were gonna roost on this field edge get it done. And I happened to glance down here to the north, about 130 or 40 yards, and I saw a redhead walking right to left. So he sat right back down, kind of got ready, put a mouth call back in, and I yelped a little bit. And he came right through here, and he never did make it to the decoys. He kind of, I don't know if he boogered necessarily, but basically he was coming as far as he was going to come. I called to him a little bit, tried to get him to blow up and strut. He wouldn't do it, so I knew I better go ahead and take him. But anyway, fired up, excited, thankful for the opportunity. What a great turkey.
At Mossy Oak, we like to consider ourselves to be a growth company. And the best part about our kind of growth is you generally get back more than you put in. And it looks like we've got a pretty good crop.
Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession.
Was that not as pretty a timber hunt as I've had in a long, long time there, boys? Whew.
A double beard. I don't think I've ever killed one of those. Dude, what did you do?
This could not have worked out any better. Forrest is the king of doubling up, man. It's been a lot of fun.
Welcome back to Turkey Season 23 right here on DoD TV. We've had a bunch of awesome hunts this spring, but we've got a few more lined up for you coming your way. First, we're gonna head to the North Missouri Timber with Chris Comstock as he tries to knock down another longbeard, and then we're gonna jump into the blind with Zach Plale as he fights Mother Nature on this windy, rainy hunt. Then, we're gonna jump into the blind with Matt and his son Cam as a new jury joins the Brotherhood, and Cam gets an opportunity to shoot his first turkey. So glad that I was able to be part of that moment and film all of it and capture all those angles. Such a fun hunt to be able to share with Matt and his son. Lastly, we're going to close out the episode with Forrest and Terry and another Missouri double. Those guys have had an epic season, and we can't wait for you guys to see how it closes out. As always, we appreciate you guys tuning in to watch this series. We hope you've enjoyed it and learned something along the way. Drop us a comment. We're curious to hear how your season's been. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed Turkey Season 23.
All right, well, we just struck his turkey, and we had to get in the truck and move down a little bit. We're gonna give him a second to calm down. We're gonna slide in this timber and get even with him. This stuff never works, but we're gonna see if it will today. But ironically, that's the second time I've had this happen in this same spot. I struck a bird here with coon dog 8 years ago, and that turkey came so fast we couldn't get away from the truck. So this time we got the truck down away from him, so we'll see what happens. Was that not as pretty a timber hunt as I've had in a long, long time there, boys? Whew. Was you on him good? Yeah. I figured you was. Yes, boys, I didn't think that was gonna happen, but by golly, when he finally broke, I told you, I was like, man, I swear I heard him drum. And then next thing I was like, oh yeah, he's right in front of us.
Oh my Lord, that was pretty.
Hell yes, Cheddar.
That's awesome. You smashed him because I did see lots of feathers in the air.
Boys, 10 steps.
No, I couldn't. I never saw a thing.
Well, not the morning we thought we was gonna have on my main farm this morning. We ended up getting in the truck then, coming around to a lease of mine here, and struck this bird from the road. And he gobbled so close to the truck when we struck him that we had to get back in the truck, drive the truck down the road a ways, gave him some time to calm down, slid up through this timber, and stuff like this never happens. And we got set up. He gobbled a couple times on his own as we were moving in on him. Done some calling stuff, and he stayed up there where I originally struck him at for quite a while. And he gobbled and gobbled, and finally I shut down. He kept gobbling a little bit, and I was about to give up, and I turned around and told Forsyth, I'm pretty sure I heard him drum there. And sure enough, it was. He was right in front of us then, just coming through the thick stuff there, and come out. And the show of all shows here in the timber, I mean, as pretty a timber kill as I think I've probably ever had in my life. Come in, work the AVNX literally 10 steps from where I shot him, maybe 10 steps from where I was sitting. Winchester done its job, as always. And
Just thankful for 2-year-olds. He's a hard gobbling, good coming in, beautiful morning here. Ended up with what we were looking for, and now we're gonna go try to get Chad on one.
Well, here we go, headed into the 4th day of Missouri's turkey season. Been a great start so far. Got some nasty weather coming, high winds, a lot of rain. Been watching the DeerCast extended forecast. Looks like we might have a little bit of a break in the morning, we'll see. Going to a hawk blind down in the bottom field, and we're gonna be right next to traditional roost. Weren't able to roost tonight, so we'll see what happens. Got really good reconics MRI here the last couple days. There's been a bird in this field 2 of the last 3 mornings, so we'll see if we can make it happen.
Yeah. Just let him keep coming. Killing whatever. Dude, it is so dark. I gotta turn the light on. It is dark in here.
Forrest and I were literally kept looking at the radar and we're like, well, we got a little bit of a break around 8 o'clock. I think that's gonna be time to go to breakfast. And we had we could hear it coming. And as soon as it about got to us, he got right here. Forrest was asleep. I knocked him. I said, we got one close. And gobbled one more time, and then the torrential rain started, and it rained for probably 10 minutes like that. And we looked up, and he popped out. And then he started really getting after it. Called at him a few times, got him a little fired up. It took him a second. But once he decided to come all the way into the avians, he came and put on a heck of a show for us. But I couldn't have thought it was going to happen like this morning. Some days.
By gosh, if it didn't work out okay, but this bird finally got into the field. And as soon as he got into the field and he gobbled, I knew we might have a chance. Worked his way slow in here, but ended up coming into the Avian X HDR decoys, put on a show for us, and pretty special moment. Bought this gun right here for both my kids. It's a Winchester SXP 20 gauge. It's got the 50th anniversary logo for the NWTF for their 50th anniversary this year, and something I'm gonna give to them down the road, but Mom and I are gonna be using it a few times before then, and it was pretty special to break it in this morning on truly one heck of a hunt for the morning that we had. But it's time to go to breakfast and try to keep this train rolling.
Take land management to the next level with DeerCast's exclusive virtual rain gauges. Pinpoint accuracy and historical data, all powered by industry-leading ag weather services. DeerCast has the tools to keep you ahead of your game.
What'd you do?
Somebody got pulled over, but it was a very nice officer. Gave us a warning and wished Cameron good luck. Here we are in the Missouri regular season. We couldn't get it done in the youth season, so we're out here trying to finish the deal and the blind that Scott and I got our double in. So it's about 5 days later, and we're gonna try our luck. We were a little late getting here because somebody got pulled over. So hopefully we didn't booger it up too bad. Hopefully here in a second we're gonna start hearing them gobble. I would think they're gonna start flying down any minute, so I'm gonna try to make a call or two. Hey buddy. We just heard some turkeys gobble right below us here. Hey, you gotta wake up. You ready to shoot a turkey, Cam? And remember, we won't shoot until it's perfect, okay? Alright. Think you're waking up and ready? Hey, I love you. Hey, no matter what happens, it's just fun, okay? We don't have to kill one if it doesn't work out. We'll adjust this if we need to. Second one, this one, that's the long beard, okay? Yeah, so keep your eye on him, and we'll move your gun if we need to. Alright, you aim for his head. And if they're lined up together, we're not gonna shoot. Don't put your finger on the trigger, because I'm gonna protect the safety of it. Can you aim? Where? Tell me when you're ready, Bob. Left turkey. Left turkey. Are you on his head? Just wait. Don't pull the trigger. Alright, you got him. Left turkey. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Take your finger off the trigger. Just wait. You got him. Just wait. Alright, you got him. Just wait until you got him. What is that? Wait. Just wait. Got him. Wait. Now, you got him. Go for it. Got it. He's down. Oh my goodness, buddy. You did it, buddy. You shot your first turkey. Awesome, buddy. Good job. I love you. Hey, you did perfect. What do you think? You liked it? You did perfect. We'll see what this dummy Jake does here. Dude, that's a big turkey, too. Did you see how long his beard was? It was like, how long was it? Can you show me like how long it was with your hands? Oh, I think it might be even longer. Oh yeah, big old long beard. I'd say he's a 3-year-old at least. Heck yeah. See that? Oh man. Bubba. My man. Hey, you excited? You did it. Oh my goodness. Hey Scott, I think we got a double beard. We do. Look, a double beard. I don't think I've ever killed one of those.
Dude, what did you do?
Cameron killed him a double bearded 3-year-old.
Are you kidding me?
Might be older actually. Yeah.
I mean, it might be.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Dude, it was
That is so cool.
It came in within 5 steps of us and strutted and spit and drum right by the blind and then committed over the decoys with a Jake. It was awesome. Gobbling. It was awesome.
Oh my God, that's phenomenal. That is so cool. Congratulations, Cameron. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, that makes me so happy.
He was sleeping, so I had to wake him. It was hard to get him to wake up, and the turkeys were like 15 yards from us.
So the footage is stupid.
It should be. These tacked cams should have some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Is Scott with you?
Yeah.
Morning,
Okay,
Terry.
so you got beautiful footage then, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of angles.
So.
Good.
All right, we'll let you go. I'll send you some footage in a little bit once we get done doing everything.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Cameron. That's pretty cool, buddy. That's your first.
So welcome to the Brotherhood.
Welcome to the Brotherhood is right, man. That's so awesome. You guys are on a roll this year. I think this is going to be your year, Matthew.
Let's hope, man. Fingers crossed.
All right, so we are in the Missouri regular season, but my son Cameron, 8 years old, just killed his first longbeard ever, and it was fantastic. Were you excited? So we got out here a little bit late this morning. We set up in the same blind that Scott and I doubled out of on opening day, and we went with Cameron during the youth season here and didn't have any luck. It was real windy, real cold. Well, today I felt like this morning we were going to have some luck because it was a calm morning before the wind started to pick up. And we headed out here. We were running a little late because somebody got us pulled over this morning. And the police officer was so nice. He let us off with a warning and he wished Cameron good luck this morning. And I told Cameron, I bet we kill a turkey today. That was a stroke of good luck. We didn't hear any gobbling off the roost, but once the sun started peeking out, Scott said, you know what, maybe that'll get them rolling. We got a trail camera, a conic cell camera picture of this longbeard and Jake on our other front blind, and it's maybe 300-400 yards away, and they were headed this direction. So I kept kind of calling with the final roost box call so they could hear us. I kept calling with the slate call from HS, and a little bit here and there. Before we know it, they popped out right below us and gobbled, and Cameron was sleeping in the blind, snoozing away, and it took me a little bit to get him to wake up. And they started gobbling and they were strutting and coming in, and only I could see them from my position inside the blind. And finally I told Cameron, I'm like,
they're right here, and they start spitting and drumming, and that is the coolest sound you'll ever hear in the turkey woods. And it's also cool when you can't see them, but you can hear them. Cameron had the tough task of trying to aim that 410, and these two turkeys were so close together in full strut doing that dance around these Avian X decoys. He did a fantastic job of picking the right time and making sure we did not injure another turkey. And he put the meat on this turkey's head and he pulled the trigger. And then what happened? It died. I couldn't be more proud of you, son. You did fantastic, and now welcome to the brotherhood. What a special moment here in Missouri for me and my little buddy.
Well, huge congrats to Cam on his first turkey ever. I know that was a special moment for Matt, and Scott did an incredible job with the footage on that one. Absolutely awesome. Hopefully you guys have many more memories like that to come. This morning I was fortunate enough to wrap my first Iowa tag around a really nice longbeard, and I had Bryce and Perry behind the camera, and I'm really thankful that I brought the Rogue Ridge e-bike with me today. This bike has been an awesome tool this spring. It makes it super easy to scout different spots, not having to drive a truck in. You get in quiet, slip in, listen to see if there's birds there, and you can get out quiet as well. That's one thing that I really like about it. Another thing is being able to go to different locations and strike, and they'll never know that you're there because you're so quiet. Another great thing that I really like is the battery life on this. It ranges up to 35 miles on a single charge, and that typically lasts me anywhere from 3 to 5 days. And the tires make it so you can go pretty much anywhere you want, all terrain, wet, dry, or cold, they'll get you where you need to go. This is one of my favorite tools, not only for the fall, which we use it a lot, but the spring as well. But now we're gonna finish off the episode with Terry and Forrest in Missouri. They're both tag out. Awesome, awesome hunt. Huge congrats to those guys. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of this Turkey Season 23 episode.
Here we go. We got the 20 gauge ready. We got the Avian X decoys. We're gonna get loaded up here. This is the opening morning for the second week here in Missouri. So our tags all start right over. Forrest and I killed out early part of last week. And so did Chad and Chris are hunting together as well. Zach had killed out. So we're gonna go back. We got a spot where we think the birds are gonna be at. We've heard them there last week kind of regularly, not every day, but every other day they were there. So hopefully they'll be there this morning. We'll see. We got a beautiful morning, absolutely glorious. It's 29, 30 degrees, but the wind is just about nothing. So we should be able to hear them talk on the limb this morning. So we're gonna learn something, if nothing else.
Roosted last night, but they didn't roost very well. We came in here on a hunch because they've been here regularly. And Forrest got this whole field planted in soybeans. I'm being rudely interrupted. So we came in here on a hunch. By golly, they're here. There's a lot of gobblers in here. We're banking on the fact they're going to come to this field. We got a little bit of cloud cover this morning, so hopefully they show up. Out on the limb, they gobble good. Then they hit the ground. I mean, it's been dead. We just got one to respond way to the west and another one kind of to the northwest. So we'll see. They've been here pretty regularly. There's one turkey in particular I thought would show up. He's not gobbled a lot, but he was right here, about 125 yards. We'll see if he shows. Just want to let him know that we're here.
back one. Yeah. About it, big boy.
We are tagged out in Missouri.
Oh, look at all of them. Oh my God.
Poor jigs.
This little NWTF 20 gauge, it's a 20 gauge that we're using, Forrest and I both. This could not have worked out any better. Forrest is the king of doubling up, man. It's been a lot of fun, but we're tagged out in Missouri. I just couldn't be happier. That was beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Good stuff, buddy.
Bingo. Oh, that other gobbler's right here.
Well, mornings you absolutely live for. I think we had, what, 30 degrees this morning when we started out, but it was a little chilly, but very little wind this morning, and these birds absolutely rocked it on the limb this morning. I mean, they gobbled their heads off, and the moment their toes hit the ground, they just stopped. They literally shut up. And we did a little bit of calling, not a heck of a lot. You know, this is a spot that we know they frequent, and we kind of were, kind of banking on the fact that we thought they might show up on this particular field. It took a little while. It took them a little while to get up there, and then we saw those two hens kind of shimmied across the field, and then that little deer, I thought it would jigs up when that deer came into the decoys. Finally, she tipped off, and I started calling because I thought they lost their hens, and by golly, that's all it took was just a little bit. It wasn't much. I got aggressive there just briefly, but it wasn't long. Here they come around the corner as pretty as you please and worked right into the AVNX, Jake. And as they say, the rest is history. Shooting the NWTF 50th anniversary, little 20 gauge, little Winchester 20 gauge, and got, what do we got on there? The Leupold what?
Leupold Delta Point Pro.
Delta Point Pro, which is a little red dot, and it works absolutely phenomenal. Can't say enough about the shot that it put on these two heads. I mean, it literally rocked both of them. DeForest is having one heck of a year. You're the king of doubles right now. That was a double in Florida, a double in Illinois, and now a double here in North Missouri.
Putting those waterfowl skills to work, getting good at shooting that bird going away, which this bird luckily was standing still. I mean, yours was dead there, and these two, they stuck around long enough, got the red dot on them, made the switch, and was able to make the shot.
Well, we're two happy campers. I don't know what else to say. What a beautiful morning. Breakfast, maybe?
Well, as you can see, Terry and I had a heck of a morning in the Missouri turkey timber. Glorious morning, birds are gobbling. We were able to kill these two big old gobblers, so now it's time to take them from field and go to fork. To do that, you gotta have a good knife, using the Muddy replacement blade knife here. And I got this knife last year and I've absolutely fallen in love with it. I've cleaned 7 or 8 gobblers with it this spring. The blade has remained extremely sharp. It's super easy to replace as well. It's got this patent pending locking system. You just fold the knife back, blade slips right out. Super, super easy to use. So slip it back in there, lock it right back in, blade isn't coming out. The other thing I like about this knife is the handle. It's got really, really deep texture on it, and that allows you, as your hands, when you're cleaning a bird, if your hands get bloody or slippery or the knife gets a little blood on it, it doesn't slip. You're able to keep a really good grip on it. Make sure you keep your cuts, don't cut yourself if the knife slips. So been really, really impressed with that. I also love the orange handle. I carry it every day when I'm out in the woods, and if I would happen to drop it, it would make it really easy to find. So gonna get these gobblers all cleaned up and in the fridge, and hopefully later on this afternoon put them in the fryer.
All right, so what do you think? You fired up? I love it. We're about halfway through. You know, not long ago, I did a post, and I said, send me your questions. I was going to have a turkey biologist on as a guest on a podcast. Got some great questions in, and this one popped up a bunch. What is the most common mistake turkey hunters make? I'm going to address that because I have a good perspective now. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm older. My style of hunting has changed. I think the most common mistake turkey hunters make, there's two. One is lack of patience. I was listening to somebody the other day, and they were interviewing, I think it was, I don't know, some famous turkey caller who's aged, And he said he's way better now because he's more patient. Looking back, I wish I would have been more patient, but different times, different days, different amounts of turkeys and all that. Patience is one tool you got to put in your bag. You got to be willing to sit there a little bit longer, turn your ears on, as Tom Kelly said. Patience is a really big deal. So if you got a comfortable set, that's huge right there. These days I carry one of those little turkey stools or turkey chairs where they put a strap on it like a shotgun, and when I get down in that and I'm set, I can stay for a long time. You can learn a lot and you can see a lot by being more patient. Now, back to Mossy Oak turkey season 2024.
G'day everyone. So I'm here at the iconic Nashville Palace. Today is actually the last show that I am doing before I head back to Australia to have the baby. It's a big week. We've got Hannah Dasher, Ashlyn Craft, Ben Chapman and Rye Davis performing. I'm so excited. This is such an iconic venue here in Nashville. It's been one of my favorites. It's got loads of history and it's just old-timey Nashville. So it's gonna be a great show. And then this weekend, the boys are heading into the Governor's Hunt in Tennessee. Zach is competing with Mike Tussey from Apex Ammunition. I hear they have the jam on a really good spot. I have faith in them that they will both tag out. But for now, let's kick it with some country music. All right, let's see what is behind door number one. We are backstage. Hi, girls. Come on in. We've got Miss Ashlyn Craft and Hannah Dasher.
What's up, cameraman? Hey.
What's up, buddy?
How we doing?
So both you girls have been very busy.
Yes.
Been
trying to stay busy for sure.
Yeah.
Trying anyways. That's
So
the key.
what's the latest on both of you?
Well, I've just been staying on the road. Just got done with the Ian Munsick tour. And then now I'm just trying to like really hone in and start working on second record, hopefully. Second half of the year, so that's the goal, and trying to find enough time to do that between being on the road festivals and all that.
Yeah,
fun stuff that pays the bills. So
That's right.
Yeah.
And so what can everybody expect from you tonight?
I'm gonna be doing a lot of new songs.
Okay.
I'm gonna definitely try some new ones out. So yeah, just gonna see what everybody thinks about those. I reckon.
Fabulous.
I'm sure one or two throwbacks from the last.
Yeah,
record.
you go throw one in there.
Always got to just
for
feel
the,
it out.
For the diehards.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
Yes. And Hannah.
Hey, baby.
You just had a new single?
I did just put out one. The first of many. Putting out I guess it's a little record this year, the other damn half, and TV stuff, and my first little headlining tour, Tall Boy tour this year. I'm excited. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, all the things. All
And
the things.
so-
Cooking a cookbook, all the things.
Yeah, all the things. Yeah, guys.
Too much.
If you're on the TikTok, go and follow Hannah because she's quite a hoot over there. Well, we came here to see you. Ben is straight off the Lainey Wilson tour. He's absolutely been killing it. Last year at the Drake White tour, and next you're going to be headlining your own tour. We're so excited to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
This is a cool spot, isn't it? It's
I
taken
love
us
this
like
spot. It's awesome. And Jerry Reed used to own this place.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So this was Jerry Reed's spot.
Oh,
Yeah. And then Randy Travis worked in the kitchen.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew
yeah.
that.
Yeah, but Jerry
Oh.
Reed owned it back in the 70s.
Well, there you
Because it's been
go.
here forever.
Well,
But
that's
yeah.
awesome. So, well, awesome.
It'll be
Okay.
fun. Well, cheers.
Yeah. Cheers to. Cheers. Next time I see you, I will be cheersing with a jalapeno margarita.
I love
Awesome.
it.
All right. Well, you enjoy. I'll come and get you for sound check soon. And let's see what's behind door number 3. The final artist for tonight, right, Davis?
Hi, y'all. How's your mom and them? Yeah.
Well, we've just chatted to everybody else. We're so excited to have you here. I first met Rye through Dylan Carmichael, and became a fan of your music. That's how we got to know you, but we've never had the chance to have him on the show, so we're really excited to have him here this week.
Yeah, well, I'm plumb excited. Tickle pink, really, yeah.
Okay, so what have we got in store tonight? Any new ones?
Yeah, you're going to get a bunch of new
Okay.
new music tonight. Yeah,
Great.
I actually just got out of the studio today working on some new stuff, and so it's fresh in my mind. I figure I'll break it out for everybody.
Okay, fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, good. I think we're about 20 minutes off from starting, so we're going to let these guys enjoy their drink and get ready, and we'll sound check shortly.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, anytime you think that they might bite, don't be scared to beat them to the punch.
Hallelujah, rolling through your road, forgiven all my sin. Can you help me? I was raised this way. Oh, no better since I own no wind. Hallelujah.
Oh, you bring a blanket in the Dixie, 'cause I'll be waiting outside. You drive and I draw lots on the window till we find what money can't buy. Just keep on running that mouth. I'm gonna whoop your redneck ass, take you out like a piece of white trash. Mama raised me with a little more class, but I'm gonna whoop your redneck ass, yeah.
Well, that was an absolutely phenomenal show. My heart is super full, guys. I hope you enjoyed that sneak peek. It was awesome. If you're ever in town, make sure you come and check out one of our live shows here in Nashville. And now, it's on to the boys. They are hunting the Governor's Hunt in Tennessee. Good luck, Zach and Tussie.
Me and Mary have a new house. We got a baby on the way. I got a honey-do list that's like as long as Shaquille O'Neal's arm, and it's turkey season, which is not ideal. So today, I have enlisted some professional help, and I need it a lot.
Zach and I are so busy, and especially with the baby on the way, that it is impossible for us to find time to organize and put everything together. I am a very OCD person, and so I have gone and found a group of moms, Home Harmony Organizing. They're from Murfreesboro in Tennessee, and they come in and work their little fairy dust, and voila, they can turn a place like this into the garage of your dreams. So I'm hoping that's what happens today. We've got Lev Rack here. They've set an incredible setup for us. Zach and I are really hoping to just have this entire area in the double garage as our dream area for all our hunt, fish, merchandise and hangout. And so I can't wait to see what these girls are able to do today. I can't even picture it right now, but I know it's gonna be good.
I'm like the opposite of you girls. I'm the home unorganizer, so I'm just.
And I'm
a lot of
OCD,
husbands
so that's
are
why I was
like that. So
yeah.
it's pretty common. Mine's the exact same way.
Yeah.
I think that's why we go together, because he is the exact opposite of that.
I know. And the thing is, it's like, I just don't have the time with this baby coming in so hot. I was like, if there's people that we can get to come and help, let's just do
I totally
it. Our
get
time is worth it right now.
Well, and it is a lot easier when you have a lot of hands on deck to knock it out. So
yeah. Well,
versus it taking your entire weekend or your entire Saturday from you.
It's turkey season. I ain't got time.
I'm actually a little bit embarrassed because I don't know, like, I kind of know the crap that Zach has held on to over the years, but the fact that these girls now have to go through it and sort it out is mortifying to me.
There's some cool stuff I forgot all about in here. This is all my worldly possessions. You might think this is junk, but it's not junk. And I'm really excited because I'm gonna discover things that I haven't seen in years. So amongst all these treasures, I'm looking for one in particular. Back in the day, when I filmed hunting shows, the Outdoor Channel did the Golden Moose Awards. And it was kind of a big deal. They did a big award show in Vegas, and if people won them, they were real proud of them, and they put them in trophy cases and stuff. Well, I have one, and it's somewhere in here, and I want to show it to you. Behold the golden moose. Check this out. Behold the golden moose on a chain.
Behold my telly ties. I've been looking for these hair ties for a year. Thank you.
Literally no one cares about your ties. Everyone cares about the moose.
I just...
When when I'd go cool places, I'd get a hat to commemorate the event. So this is a beret for a gaucho down there in Argentina. And then this, that's my king hat from Bali, Indonesia. Maybe I should start using this for turkeys. This was my teddy bear when I was just a boy. This is from when Mary picked me up at the airport the first time I went to Australia. And then this is a huge win. Finally found this, my Moonshine Leatherworks mouth call pouch. These things ain't been yelped on in quite a minute. And next to it, that's from hunting with Mike Tussey. That means we killed us a turkey. This is at least 3 years old. I mean, for being 3 years old and just one reads, it's not that bad.
I don't see it being the problem.
And then they roll their eyes back in their head and they go like this. All right, I'm watching these girls and I'm learning how to organize things, and I'm really taking it on board. But what have you learned?
I have learned that there's 100 different types of camo, and I've learned how to call, what would we do, so turkey, elk,
Yep, rabbit in distress.
a rabbit in distress. I've learned how to call animals.
That's pretty good. That's a valuable life lesson. And knowing how to hide in different scenarios. Like, what's that one for?
This one is for waterfowl.
They know all kinds of stuff now.
I have learned that my husband will embarrass me in front of absolutely anybody.
All right, so I believe these are the lev rack instructions, correct? This is how you put your lev rack together. But I'm under the age of 40, so we got YouTubes for this. After a couple hours of organizing and rack building, it's looking a little less chaotic. You're looking cool.
Thanks. Zach got these for me in Wyoming for Christmas a couple years ago. They're like chinchilla or something, aren't they? Oh no, they're really soft though. Anyways, we found them and we found a whole bunch of other stuff, and these girls have been doing such a great job. This was seriously the best idea that I had, bringing in these home organizers, because it's just like sorting everything out. We have so much stuff in all these categories.
Well, I've never even thought about hiring home organizers before, but I recommend it 10 out of 10. And the lev rack is looking like it's going to be life-changing. Next time you see this, it's going to be like Zach's bow shop. For any of your bow needs, just call me, and we're going to work on bows right here. It's going to be awesome.
So we are slowly wrapping up here. The girls are doing an incredible job, and the garage is coming together as our perfect hunt room. But Zach is currently getting ready because he has to head off for the first guide meeting for the Tennessee Governor's Hunt. I am really interested to see how this is going to go. He's going to be hunting with Mike Tussey from Apex, who is a good buddy of ours. Both of them are very experienced turkey hunters. They haven't seen this land before, so I'm interested to see how it goes, whether there are turkeys there or not. We are getting into spring now. It is super green. I have faith that both of these boys are going to do a great job. What do you guys think?
The honeydewing is over, the concerting is over, and it is Tennessee opening day. Great day. We're with Mike Tussey and Team Apex. We're hunting in the Tennessee Governor's Hunt, and it's a competition. It's real serious. So this is the earliest I think I've ever woke up to turkey hunt. Tussey's grumpy because we go into my spot and I ain't scouted not once. And we're just gonna go in there. We're gonna drink some coffee. When turkeys gobble, we're gonna go yelp at him and kill him. There's Jackson. He's killing his first turkey today. All right, Team Apex this morning. Tussey's not even grumpy looking yet.
Not yet. I'm up, ready to go, bro.
Wait and see if a turkey don't gobble this morning. Then he's gonna be grumpy. And it's gonna be my fault. My fault. Didn't scout. Didn't go scouting. Tussey believes in scouting. Zach is.
My guy roosted a bird last night.
You had to have that. You had to have that steak. That's what it was.
Yeah. I don't like to scout turkeys. I like the excitement and the anticipation of not knowing what's going to happen. I got the 12 gauge. Tussey's busting out this 28 on me. Flex on me. 12 was too easy for him, so we got 28. And we in the hardwoods in Tennessee. Last time I hunted with Tussey, we killed some, so should be good.
Yeah, but right now we're on top of a mountain. I'm kind of out of my element right here. I mean, I grew up in eastern Kentucky, you know, and I go back home every now and then, but I'm used to flatwoods, brother. So.
Welcome home. We here.
but we're hunting a brand new property. We've never set foot on it ever. And I know that gives some people anxiety, but we got Onyx and we got good shells, we got good guns and good boots, and we're gonna get in there and find a turkey and shoot them. And we're gonna get some breakfast. Yeah. Probably drinking wild turkey here in a minute. I don't know. All we've done is we've gone to the top of a mountain because we didn't want to walk up it. We're hoping we're not parked under a turkey. We're just gonna listen and go from there.
Yeah. Another thing, we're here with the Tennessee governor hunt.
Yep.
One shot.
I got 3 shells.
I got 1.
You want me just to load 1?
Well,
I mean, you still gotta kill them.
Oh, yeah. Kill them. All right.
It's a one-shot competition. This is raising money for the TWRF, correct?
Correct.
So it's for a good
Tennessee,
cause.
And Wildlife Resources Foundation.
It's for a good cause, but we're still gonna win. So
that's it.
We'll see here in a minute.
All right, let's go find one. Gobbler right here, coming up there, right down the road on the left.
Number 1. 28 gauge folded that old boy. Opening day, Tennessee. Tennessee's governor's hunt. Mike Tussey on the board. Maybe just won all kinds of money for the biggest turkey. Who knows? Oh. Golly. What did you do? Let's see if we're about to win this competition.
What's he got? Nope.
Well, you're not going to win first place.
No. Heavy?
He's pretty heavy.
Let me see how heavy.
I don't give a dang about a competition, though.
Holy.
That's a big, fat turkey.
24, 25 pound turkey.
He's got to get bigger.
He's got a rope. He's heavy as anything, dude. And spurs ain't good, but look at that head. He got crushed, dude.
28 gauge at 30 yards.
Yeah.
And look at the damage. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to my buddy Andrew. Appreciate you. Love you. About to go kill another one of your turkeys, though. Tussey, good job. Let's go find another one. Go hang him up. Oh, my God. Hey, that might be the heaviest turkey in the competition.
We had these birds this morning, and if you look over the edge, it is just a sheer drop off. But we figured they were going to come up right here in this little saddle, and sure enough, one did. We had like 3 or 4 gobblers down right below us. We had one to the right. And then they shut up and they got quiet. And I'm looking at Zach saying, Zach, we're just going to have to sit here. We got to be patient and see what happens. And sure enough, bird just gobbled back behind us. Sure enough, that bird came up quiet. He walked right up the saddle like we thought he did. He seen the decoy, walked straight up there. Zach called to him. He gobbled once, strutted, wasn't going to wait too long, and the 28 gauge Ninja Apex shells, they put a hurting on him.
We had a great morning in Tennessee this morning with Mike Tussey and the boys from Apex. We're not going to win a trophy, but that's not what it's about anyway. It's about turkey hunting and raising a bunch of money for conservation in the great state of Tennessee. We got a big room full of passionate turkey hunters tonight, and I'm sure they're going to raise a whole lot of money for conservation. So, great day, West Virginia. We're coming for you next week.
Test 1, 2. Test. Well, here's the skinny. Last year at the NWTF banquet up in Nashville, they auctioned off a hunt with me. Why, I don't know. But anyway, Jamie Spencer, who is our Mossy Oak Properties guy up in Nashville, bought it for his wife. This is Abby. And Abby's never killed a turkey before. This is the opening day in Tennessee. And I came up here and scouted a little bit with Doug yesterday. Saw 2 longbeards. Beautiful day. Well, we get up this morning, it's foggy. And I told Abby, I said, we may not hear anything, so we're just gonna park it in a food plot. And she says she's okay with that.
Okay.
We're gonna do the best we can, but they've got one of their videographers who does stuff wearing underneath the shooting house. We've built a blind, and he's up top. So I got a signal for him. If we hear or see anything I think's about to happen, I'm on Kiki. So if you hear Kiki, you know it's getting tight. Her husband, Jamie, is they're taking part in the one-shot governor's hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So he just dumped Abby on me. Well, we're gonna show them.
That's right.
So anyway, that's the skinny opening day in Tennessee. Full strut. crosshair on the front one that's not straight. Put the crosshair right on the red. Let me know when you get in there. You own it?
Oh,
You own it?
almost.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Okay.
Take your safety off. Push it toward me, the other way. Push it. Now, shoot the one that's standing up straight. Go ahead.
Go ahead and shoot him.
Yeah. Right in the red. Hurry. There's your first
Oh my gosh. Wow. I did it.
You did it, girl. You got the show, too.
Do what?
You got the whole show.
I
Well,
did.
Just sitting there. Let's just be
I
quiet.
was so nervous I was gonna make a mistake. Like hit the wrong one.
Watch this.
Yeah.
This one's going to beat him up.
What?
Watch him. He'll spur him and everything. Let me see the gun. You got it back on safety. Good for you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Jamie taught me well.
Look at him.
Why is he gonna beat him up? That's what they do.
Yeah. That one's probably beat him up at some point. Is that your first turkey?
That is my first turkey.
How cool was that?
That was very cool.
They were strutting for like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, because we saw them. They came all the way up.
You saw them.
I did.
You spotted them. I had all this in the way right here.
That's right. You couldn't see them. I was like, wait a minute.
Jamie, that's for you, partner. You said make sure she has a good day. So we
Yes.
having a good day.
We are, absolutely. And I've gone with him enough, and he's taught me you really got to watch and look
Yeah.
and be still and pay attention. And so I've had good teachers, good help.
Let me tell you something.
Thank you.
As nervous as she was and everything, the first thing she did after she shot that turkey was put the gun back on safety. You don't know how impressive that is. You a country girl. We have a professional videographer with us too.
That's right.
Let's wait on Sam.
I need help. I think he's got it.
I didn't feel like you needed a signal, so we just.
You probably could see it better from where you were up high.
Yeah, it was perfect. I
Yeah.
thought they were gonna be coming kind of from over there, and all of a sudden they just both show up right there. I mean, they could not have been more perfect.
Yeah, this turkey was coming too. You could hear him gobbling. He was drumming. I could hear him boom, right, scratching his leg. Introduce yourself for my.
Hey, I'm Sam Hearn. I shoot some properties for Jamie and Mossy Oak Properties, and they brought me along for the turkey hunt last year. And I mean, could not have had a better time. They said the goat himself, Mr. Custrick, was coming this year with his ringer, Abby.
Let's go look at it.
She got the job done.
I did.
I told her, I said, you can't kill that first one but one time. Look at her.
Aw.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am really glad we put that decoy out too.
Yes. Did I take too long?
No.
Because you were like,
I-
are you ready? Are you ready? And I was like, I'm not
Did-
sure. Give me just a second. And I was afraid I was going to mess it
Didn't I
up.
tell you that was going to happen?
I know you did.
I
You
said,
warned
you
me.
don't shoot until you're ready.
You're ready. You did.
All right. And that was a hammer of a shot. Oh, yeah. Look at that big boy. Look at there. Got a big old beard. Absolutely. He may be a 2 or 3-year-old. It's hard to say. That's awesome. And it was devastating.
It was
Everything you did was perfect.
Oh,
You should
thank
be very
you.
proud of yourself.
Thanks.
I told Abby and Sam on the way in this morning, I said, it's really foggy. And I don't get to hunt Tennessee a lot, but I said at home, they don't like that. And they didn't. We did not hear a turkey for an hour and 5 minutes. And finally, one gobbled way down in there. So my attention's way down in here. I called, even called on the tube call, bap, bap, real loud. Nothing answered. And then Abby spots him. She says, "Oh, what is that?" And it took, I had 2 clips of video, one 6 minutes and one 5 minutes. So it was 12 minutes or more. But anyway, like I said, you can't kill your turkey but first. And there ain't but one person around that's going to be happier than us.
Yes.
And that's Jamie.
That's right. He's going to be so excited.
That's right. What a good deal. I didn't have much to do with this one. We had our land guide brought us in here yesterday.
True. Yes.
And he just kind of put it on a silver platter and
served it up for
that's
us.
Right. We sat it out. Sometimes you just got to sit it out. And the older I get, the better I get at just sitting it out. Sometimes it's all about the good dirt. So anyway, your husband will not answer a text, but we're going to take a few pictures and I'm going to send them anyway.
Send them to him.
Thank you, Sam, for coming along with us.
Yes, thank you.
Well, here's the deal. Like I said, I don't know if you could hear it this morning. This was a hunt that was auctioned off last year at the Nashville NWTF banquet, not the big convention, the banquet. And Jamie Spencer bought the hunt with me for his wife, Abby. She's never killed a turkey. And she was certainly successful, but I'm gonna tell you why. I came up here early yesterday, and one of the guys there at Mossy Properties with Jamie, Doug Kinzer, said, "Man, I'm glad you came here early." And we got out here and did some riding around, and he gave me all the MRI I needed. Like, here's where they gobble on this ridge, and they gobble on that ridge. And there's a food plot back at the back. He said if it's slow, I'd go there. Well, that's all I needed to hear. We got there in the dark, set up underneath that shooting house, put up some more brush and stuff, and there was no gobbling. It was very foggy, and if we hadn't had the intel from Doug, I promise you we wouldn't have killed one. Had me, her, who's never killed a turkey, and another videographer, Sam. That's 3 people. That's a lot. So I said we're gonna sit there and wait it out. So Doug, thanks for serving one up on the silver platter. This is home. It's like Mayberry. Everybody knows everybody.
Oh, it's Mayberry, all right. Nobody gets in a hurry around here unless it's hunting season.
I've been cutting them boys' hair for 25 years, and I'm still cutting.
We gotta charge old cuz double because his head's so big.
Those guys at Mossy, they know how to tear up a truck.
It always gets worse during hunting season.
Man, the turkeys are gobbling. You got any shit?
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Got you covered, Barney. Let's go.
You judge a man or a woman's character by how they act in adversity. And when you out there with turkeys making a damn fool out of you and they're gonna do it, I don't care how smart you are, you're gonna find out how well do they take disappointment. Do they bounce back and come on, or do they pout? And if they pout and want to take their bat and ball and go home to mama, okay. But you know what kind of folks you're dealing with. Any turkey season that starts nowadays, the first 3-4 days of the season, well, you can't find a place to park in the woods. Or if you're in a club, every club member is there and he's brought a guest. Let 2 or 3 days go by and that thins down, and by the time you come to the last week of the season, you're right down to the we precious few, this band of brothers. Two kind of folks. One kind of folk wants to set a real easy goal so he can make them and he can say, look at me. The other kind is the kind, and I'm one of those. I would rather look bad trying to do something hard than look good trying to do something easy. A person who hunts turkeys all his life is almost invariably in that latter category. He wants to do something hard, he wants it tough. Every good turkey hunter you know has got all these stories about the ones that got away. He ain't talking about the dead one stiffening in the back of the pickup truck. He whipped my again. Turkey hunting ain't sitting on the edge of a dove field and seeing can you kill 10 straight. Turkey hunting, you gotta think. In turkey hunting, when you make a mistake, it's almost always something you did 20 minutes ago and you can't go back and fix it. You never learn it, and in my opinion, there are no experts.
Yep, Softland carry a big stick. We have the man, my hero and cousin's hero. From way in childhood, he is the man.
Rios are good turkeys. The bad rap that Rio has got, I think, had to have been issued by people that never saw a Rio. The story that I had heard before I came over here is you're going over there and shoot those turkeys that roost on fence posts. The ones that don't roost on fence posts roost on power lines. They run in droves of at least 200. If you can find a place where there's water, all you got to do is sit there and wait and pick out the fat ones or the long-bearded ones. And it really ain't turkey hunting. And even if you go, you really ought not to tell anybody about it because it's sort of sinful, and you really don't. You know, your purity factor is better than that.
Mr. Kelly said he saw a turkey run off.
They appear to me to be bigger than our turkeys. They clearly got bigger feet. But they are just as wild as our turkeys. They just as you can't make any more mistakes with them than you can with ours. I'm pretty good at it myself, really screwing one up. Maybe a little bit of difference in the way a turkey acts if all his life he has lived in great big droves of turkeys. These turkeys are a lot of fun, and they're just as hard to deal with as turkeys in Alabama, and they will have embarrassed me just as much as turkeys do in Alabama. I don't know how many we heard up and down that ridge. Every bit of 12 or 15, and I really couldn't tell because one would start and one would be gobbling before he stopped. I sort of partially believe that they sit on fence posts and power lines, and why I got to drive all the way out there to go. You stay out there 4 days and kill 4 turkeys and then come on back, and I just didn't really want to do it. Turkey hunting, in my opinion, is supposed to be hard, which is why I object to a lot of the newer things that folks do to make it easy. And I sort of just took the opinion that, well, I ain't going out there and doing that. I know them folks, they're nice folks, but they don't know no better, you know. It's and I don't want to stop anybody from doing anything. Like I stole this line from King Edward VII when he said people can do whatever they want to as long as they don't do it in the street and scare the horses. And hunting the Rios didn't scare the horses, but I didn't really want to do none of it. I am sorry I waited this long, and if anybody is foolish enough to ask me back, I'm coming back again just as quick as they'll let me.
I think that turkey's gonna come. Watch to your left. Hey, congratulations. Thank you. We might as well admire his handiwork. Just a little. Oh, he's in forever in the strut position now. Look at that. Now right in here they look the same.
Yeah, right there they do.
And even pretty much on the wings, but then you get back here, they get that khaki.
Yeah, I have seen some of ours.
A little more white.
These secondaries would be almost reddish. Toxie he charges hard. He's done a great thing and built a great business by being a hard charge. And he's a good turkey. He works well.
It's a beautiful spot right here. He's coming.
Everybody's yelping is better than mine. His yelping is better than mine, but then my and I've said this for years, my yelping is better than that of most hens. Hens don't know how to yelp at all. No, Toxie's easy going. He's a nice fellow. I am sorry I waited this long, and if anybody is foolish enough to ask me back, I'm coming back again just as quick as they'll let me.
Yeah, I like that right there. Here we go. That flash went off, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
Instead of put the makeup on, they say, get the big man out of my teeth.
We got some good ones, guys.
These people are just absolutely delightful. It's a marvelous ranch, and that's an awfully fancy bunkhouse we stayed in. That bunkhouse we stayed in is about 3 times as good as the house I live in. You know. These are first-class folks. I am convinced that your mind is a muscle. And if you don't do something to keep your mind active, you age all over, not just in the mind. And turkey hunting absolutely demands that you think all the time, because there's a marvelous line in Shakespeare that says, age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety. Make the herds hymns and turn it to turkeys, and it's that way. This is my 70th season hunting turkeys. Not alive, 70th season hunting turkeys. I'm not going to last to get to 100 seasons, and I know that. But if I lasted to 150, I would still be doing dumb things. You never learn it, and in my opinion, there are no experts. It was about 1968, because it was the year after my daughter was born, or the year after that. I hunted in a good place all year and never heard a turkey gobble, not one time all spring. I called people up, I said, I'm getting deaf. I've had something happen to me. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, and I have no idea what caused it. If I did, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. I'd be so damn rich there ain't but 3 or 4 folks in the world that I would bother to talk to after they spoke to me first. I am not a professional writer. I know less about the placement of commas and semicolons than any man who ever lived in the world. My grammar is atrocious. I think people like to read something that's done by somebody who is not interested in trying to impress them, is not trying to instruct them, and is not being moralistic. Here's a guy who had a good time doing something and he wants to tell you about it. And ever since you were that big, and somebody, we used to call it telling shows. The kid who went to the picture show would come back and tell the show to the kids that wasn't there. I'm a show teller. Relationship I had with the guy that I was talking about, and it was a long one. It was 40 years long. We got along together great. For most of that time, he worked for me, but that didn't matter. I mean, it was not boss and worker. It was 2 human beings, and I think everybody somewhere in his memory has got a human being that it may have been a relative, it may not have been somebody that he was really a kindred spirit with, and when that kindred spirit goes away, for a while at least he's half a man. Some of the people that come up in front of me at that thing, and say, I saw that show, and they say that you and Cuz made. It ain't you and Cuz, it's Cuz and me, but that's the way they say it. I saw that show that you and Cuz made, and I cried. It was absolutely uncanny the way he thought like turkey. I believe he could scatter one in Bienville Square in downtown Mobile. The second service was called the funeral oration, and at this one the preacher informed the congregation as to what direction, in his opinion, the soul of the deceased had gone. I would have been willing to bet that there had not been one delivered in this state, even in one of the backwoods serpent-handling congregations since 1910. But I am pretty well convinced that last Easter Saturday morning in Pickens County, Alabama, I heard one. There was a first-class natural blind in a clump of buckeye bushes at the base of a 2-foot ash, and all I had to do was sit down and get comfortable. There were positively 4 turkeys. I am morally certain there were 5, and they gobbled at every sound but one. All of these turkeys flew down on the ground within 5 minutes after I got there, and the gobbling on the ground was unlike anything I have ever heard. They gobbled at crows, at owls, at a pair of red-shouldered hawks. They gobbled at wood ducks. They gobbled at each other. They gobbled at every single sound but me. I never got an answer. I never made any turkey stop gobbling. I was treated from beginning to end completely as a non-person. No sound I made or didn't make had any effect upon the proceedings whatsoever until they all finally shut up and walked off. The thought occurred to me on the way back home that it was just as if I had been attending a performance. And then I was struck with the thought that maybe I had been. Maybe it was a funeral oration handled from the other side. It was never written that the oration had to be delivered in the English language. Nobody ever said the orator had to be wearing black broadcloth rather than feathers. Maybe when these things are handled from the far side rather than the near, they do them in a different way, and that this was simply a collection of his new friends sent down here to tell the world they had welcomed him through the gates. As far as I was concerned, the entire oration, if there was one, was conducted simply as a matter of confirmation and only served to convince those persons still in doubt. There was no need for it at all if it was being done for my benefit. I already knew which way he went.
Well, I just got back from Nebraska. I had high hopes up there because we've been in Jake prison everywhere else I've been. But this hunt right here, I've been messed up by a lot of things. But I turned around, I sensed something was behind me. And as I turned like this, I thought it was, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was a wolf or a Bigfoot or a Yeti or whatever it was. But anyway, apparently I called up this dog. This is the biggest dog I've ever seen. It had to weigh 200 pounds. You like my yelper? Do you like my yelp? Yes, I do. And not only did he like my yelping better than the turkeys did, he liked the decoys, he liked the blind, because he marked his territory on all those and hung around. Got to be a real good buddy there for about an hour. But I've been messed up by a lot of stuff, but I ain't never been messed up by Cujo.
How about that?
Let's go!
Pretty good sign of some turkeys in here. Well, we just got here on the island. We run up in here, gonna try to roost one. We'll get on him in the morning. We still got a few more minutes for it's fly up time, so we're gonna hang out and hear what we can hear. toddler hen, Turkey. That's that call. Hey, y'all come to Sonic. We down here hanging out. Getting us some glasses. Good, I got more. No. Let's do this one. Where it at? There you go. Hold on now. A little early. Turkeys ain't quite woke up yet, so I can practice. Try this one. A little more saliva on there. See? Oh, I just heard it. Just don't shoot to it. Okay. I see him. Yep. He'll be coming around the tip of that corn. Like he's fanned out the strut right now. Where you go? Pretty good beard on him too.
clear.
Yes, now. All right. Shoot him. Yeah. Is that what you want?
Yeah, this be the life I wasn't used to. Let me give you the spice with no confusion. I'm being precise, I was a nuisance. Now I'm living in light to show the blueprint. Newfound levels. When time settles, they gon' say that I'm special. Ain't no way I'll
Put him on the board. That right there, if it don't get you chili hot, your stove off. That's right. Well, guess who about to cook some biscuits? Those 6 toms come in the field this morning. We're doing a little strutting. There's one that ain't strutting no more. I ain't never seen nothing like that. You know, I've only been doing it 3 or 4 years. Nah, just hunting birds around the house. They don't do nothing like this. So it's usually 1, maybe 2, but those 6-pack come in. Now it's currently a 5-pack.
take it high. Up and away we gon' fly to the sky. Let's take it high. Man, everywhere we see the grown man cry. My oh my, we gon' take this high enough where we ain't come down. Shit ain't touching the ground. Let's take this higher, higher, higher. Yeah, let's take it high.
Contrary to popular belief, based on all the naysayers on the Instagram poll, me and Big Eddie managed to get it done. If you look right over there, he's over there. So next time, do the right thing, vote yes.
First time I saw Mossy Oak, I knew that camouflage was special.
I don't know, it sounds funny, but I just always had the dream of kind of being able to be invisible, and I realized that it was all about matching up with nature.
Whether you're bow hunting, whether you're turkey hunting, or whether you're trying to get a group of mallards to decoy in,
Getting next to critters, more or less, is all what it's all about. Do we like to hunt Mossy Oak? That's our life.
it's what makes Mossy Oak the best.
Red, white, and blue heads, beards, and spurs. When he flies off the limb, I'm gonna rock his world. Longbeards are gonna die. Yeah, longbeards are gonna die.
you missed a couple years ago. Huh? We'll see how big. Gracious, look at them dang those birds. I bet that is that old bird.
Bird, you think?
Yes, look at that. Them things are huge. I knew he kept strutting like that. I was like, that's the bird you want. Good night, look at that. In the same spot right here. I can't say it's the same bird, but I'd like to think it was, just because it's some redemption, I guess. But it was a great hunt. We had fun morning. It was good. We beat the rain, thank the Lord. Everything just worked out perfectly. We had two big long beards come in. We feel like we got the one that kept strutting, and the big guy, you know what I mean? And all them other jakes. That's good to see. Got a bunch of jakes coming up for future, so.
Where's that Jake? Wow.
Longbeards are gonna die. Yeah, longbeards are gonna die.
All right, so what do you think? Is that going to be enough fix for you until you're in the woods? It's plenty enough for me. Can't tell you how excited we are. I've seen some of the content. This is great stuff. There's nothing like spring turkey hunting. Nobody can do it better than we can. All these great content providers we got every Wednesday night. Don't forget, Mossy Oak Turkey Season 2024. See you in 7 days.